We're down to the final two events of this Ben's Marble Tournament season, and only half of the field remains for winning the championship. Hey everybody, I'm Ben, and I'm your commentator for this, and we welcome you. After the last event, Midnight Spider won it, and pretty much they've been on a tear of late in the final stretch. Exactly what you want to do. But how this event of darts will go is basically kind of like curling, but in a darts format with all the darts scoring with multipliers by 2 and 3. See, red squad and blue squad will test things out. They go down a ramp, and you basically want to curl to the best possible spot on the dartboard, which is 60 which is actually 20 multiplied by 3. See, then it's 1 by 1. Marbles will go down, and if you move another marble, then like in curling, that will count for your score being added or eliminated for either team. As see, they're going down. Also, if a marble gets knocked off, then that's 0. You see, there's red number 3, a familiar face. Not in Ben's Marble Tournament, but we really like red number 3. I don't know, but let's hope they do well in Sand Marble Rally. Alright, starting things off with Astro from Alien. They are going to compete against Oceanic Shark. Astro is doing pretty well right now, and it looks like they get in the 13. And yes, there's the scoring up there. Great White, the captain of Oceanic Shark, up next. See, they're getting ready to go. This is a long event, which is why this will be split up into 2 parts. See right there, it looks like 15 for Oceanic Shark. Nova, who is statistically the best member of Alien, and they're off. And how do they do? They're looking pretty good so far. Well, it looks like they're getting that 25 range, so 38 to 15. Hammerhead up now for Oceanic Shark. How do they do? Oh! Some marbles get knocked off, but from my view, I only see Oceanic Shark marbles, but we'll have to see. And yes, 29 to 0. Alien is losing to the last place team in the standings. Alien with Comet now up. Comet bumps an Oceanic Shark marble out of the way. Don't know who it is, but it's a member. And 6 to 29. Run 6, this time with Mako from Oceanic Shark. They have been doing very well. Oceanic Shark, obviously, the winners of this event in Season 2, and that looks pretty good. Did one get on the bullseye? I think so. 89 to 6. Orion, the last run for Alien, and I think they knocked both of their marbles off. Comet, and you see 3 Oceanic Shark marbles on. What's this gonna come to? Alien is 0. That means, regardless of what Tiger does, Alien is going to be eliminated in the first round. Comes up to what Tiger does, since the results are based on points difference. See right there, 79 to 0. Oceanic Shark starts things off with a banger. That's what you'd like to say. Alien is going to have to do some work. Tennis Ball and Purple Jellyfish, starting with Racket. Racket is in a good spot right now. Ooh, they're going back and forth between the 20 and 2, but where will they end up? Or maybe in that middle, and right now, I think that's 25, and yes it is, 25 for Racket. Lavender for Purple Jellyfish up now. Oh, I think they bumped Racket, and they are. Racket is moving. They are both sort of in the middle. Where will they end up at? It looks like Lavender is at 25, while Racket is at 13. Yes, it is. Volley for Tennis Ball up now. Volley hasn't competed since the Funnel Endurance individually, and a tennis ball marble gets knocked off. Lavender is still moving around there. As I've heard, a strategy in this event is not to get too close to the middle early on, because then the next marble will hit you off, if at the right angle. Well, you see that from Violet doing it to any marbles, and they don't. But it looks like 4 for Purple Jellyfish. Oh, but actually, it's tied up 6-6. Love for Tennis Ball. They're off, and looks pretty good. It's tied, so the scores could stay the same, although I don't know. And 31-6. That was a good run. Now Magenta. Magenta is looking pretty good right now. Can they... Oh, bump a marble. They did. Is that on the bullseye? Yes, it is. 56-31. Now serve. The last member for Tennis Ball. Oh, I think they knocked off 2 members. Some marbles were knocked off. You see right there. 17-52. It's all going to come down to Amethyst from Purple Jellyfish. What is Amethyst going to do? Oh, I think a Purple Jellyfish marble got knocked off. Although, no, I see 3. Every marble is moving. Where will they all end up? I see 2 tennis balls on the bullseye, but overall, it's 75-25. I meant 32, See the caption down there? I apologize for the inconvenience. All right, Strawberry Racer starting off with Cleary. Cleary goes down. Strawberry Racer is going against Dino. And you see, I think that looks like an 8 for Cleary. Yes, it is. T-Rex goes up. T-Rex does not hit Cleary. But where will they end up? Well, it's looking pretty good so far. But it's kind of in the middle. That looks like 2. And it is 8-2. Now, Honeyoy has not competed in any events. But I've heard that they're going to compete in the final event in Ben's Marble the 1. Strawberry Racer gets 53 now. Now Raptor goes up. Oh, you saw Honeyoy, I think that is, get 15 multiplied by 3, which is 45. That did a lot. 5 for Dino. They are not doing too well. Now El Santa, and they hit a Strawberry Racer marble off, although I think that was themselves. And I think it was. We'll have to take a look at a replay, though. But 62-27, Strawberry Racer is still leading. Now Triceratops, former silver medalist. And it looks like they get on the bullseye. But where does it end up? 62-52. It's gotten a little bit closer. Now the final runner for Strawberry Racer is Quinel, and I think they knocked themselves out with a Dino marble. See where they end up. And that 1 Dino marble in 25. It's all going to come down to Stego for Dino. Can they give Dino some justice? Oh, they knocked themselves off, but that Strawberry Racer marble that was in the 15 multiplied by 3 is off. Ooh, this looks pretty equal, but 38-27, Dino makes a comeback and beats Strawberry Racer. Good job by them. Heat 4, Colorful Swarm versus Brownie, starting with the Captain Vibrant. They go down. Oh, it looked like they had a hard time with the jump getting onto the dartboard, but still looking pretty good. Where do they end up? That's between 15 and 2. And it's a 15 up there. Fudge up now. Fudge is ready to go. And they bump Vibrant out of the way. What can Fudge do? And that looks like 25. Yes, 25-2. Now Splash. Splash goes up. Oh, they went over that Hubalino box. And they also hit a Brownie marble off. Now 2-0. Pretty close. Now Coco. Coco trying to do well for Brownie. They're sitting 10th in the standings. They've fallen off. And that looks like that's in the 6th. So 2-6 for now. Rainbow. is up, trying to do well. And for now, looks like Rainbow is doing well. Ooh, trying to knock that Colorful Swarm marble into 15, but they're not going to do that. 12-6. Now Mocha trying to go down. Mocha goes straight in the middle, pretty much like every other marble. But where will they end up? They bump marble out of the way, and that looks pretty good. 13. And yes, it was. 12-19. This is fairly close, but 9th through 16th is based on the points difference. So Colorful Swarm gets a 60. That's the best score, 72-19. It's all going to come down to Truffle to knock them off. And they end up knocking themselves off, I think. That's going to change Colorful Swarm's score by quite a bit, and they did. 25-12. They still managed to win. Brownie could not do enough. And next run, we are halfway through the heats. Midnight Spider versus Iceberg. Midnight Spider is up with Webster, the marble that led a great run in Domino Bowling. And right now, that's hard to see, but that's 17 to start off. Glacier goes for Iceberg. Glacier, hits Webster off in 0-0. What can Venom do? A former gold medalist. And they are curling around. I thought they were going to go in the 6, but they end up going in 4, so that's even worse. Frost is up, and they jump. Frost trying to do better than 4. They most likely will, since 4 is the 5th lowest number that you can get on a dartboard. 13-4, though. Iceberg leads. Now Silk. As they go down, Silk is pretty good marble. And 29-13. That was a 25, I think. All right, now Snowflake. Snowflake goes down. They hit that one Midnight Spider marble, and that actually increases their score, 38-23. Shadow, the last one for Midnight Spider. All those marbles over there are curled up in one section, 42-35. It's all going to come down to Blizzard. What can Blizzard do? This is the final run, so they'd want to get a bullseye. But they don't, but that's in the multipliers by 3, 44-88. That was in the 16, and that's a great run by Iceberg, a 44-point difference. So despite Midnight Spider's great score, they're going to be lower. Azure starting for Blue Gang, so they're going up against Neptune. And see, Blue Gang has gotten a lot of 10th place finishes this season. None of their marbles have medaled. 50 to start things off. That's on the bullseye. But Triton is going to go down, and they're going to knock Azure off. Like I said, getting towards the middle at the beginning is not the best. But can Cobalt improve from that? Cobalt is trying to curl around. That looks like that's in 13. I thought it was going to be 10. But what's the final score going to be? And it's 13. All right. Now Naruse. Naruse goes up. Good jump by there. And they're curling around. Naruse is maybe trying to bump Cobalt out of the way, but that looks like a bullseye, and it is. Cerulean possibly gonna hit Naruse out, and they don't actually. Naruse was angled just right, and that also helps Cerulean, because now Blue Gang has 2 marbles on the board. What's the score now? Can't always tell from this angle. 16-25. The score is increasing. Now Proteus, and hard hit there. And some marbles get knocked off, 1 from each team. But what is the score now? 5-25. Blue Gang still in last. Now Navy. trying to help Blue Gang move up in the standings, and they knocked themselves off. One Blue Gang marble is left. It's all going to come down to Galatea, and there's no marbles on that board. With that said, according to the rules, if no marbles on the board, they're going to have to send in the reserves. So for Blue Gang, it's Sapphire, and for Neptune, it's Amphitrite. But what can Sapphire do right now? Looks like that's in the 13. I've heard that's the most common place for a marble to land. For now, 13 for Blue Gang. Now, Neptune with Amphitrite, they're going to have to do better because Neptune is sitting 11th in the standings. And they are very close. Oh, that's in between 19 and 3, but what was it? And after a close look, it's 19 to 13 for Neptune. Neptune advances. All right, now Dragonfly versus Yellow Mango. Starting with Zephyr. Zephyr helped Dragonfly get 4th in the last event. And they're curling around. Maybe in 6th. Yes, it is. Atalfo, the captain of Yellow Mango, got a DNF in the triathlon. Once again, going straight in the middle. But it looks like Atalfo is doing pretty well. Curling in the middle. That looks like a bullseye for now. And it is 50. Wingspan has won 2 bronze medals this season. And they knock Atalfo off along with themselves. But Zephyr still is on the board. Manila goes up. Manila competed in the last event along with Hayden. Although Hayden is not going to compete. In fact, no reserves, unless there's overtime, will not compete. 6 to 10. Now Vortex circling around, trying to end up in the best possible spot for Dragonfly. But where's it going to end up? That looks like 14. And yes, it is. 20 to 10. Now Oro has done pretty well, despite not winning any medals this season. And you see Oro, that looks like, originally going to be 2, but they curl back to 50, I think that is. Yes, there's been a lot of bullseyes early on. Arrow, the final member of Dragonfly, and like so many other rounds, the bullseye marble gets knocked off. Champagne, the final Yellow Mango runner, what can they do? Can they bring Yellow Mango some justice for the 13th place team in the standings? And they will. Yes, they will. 20 to 25, Yellow Mango advances. The top half teams have not been doing well, being dethroned actually, by these bottom half teams. Orange Fireball versus Parrot. Neither of these teams have done really well in this event, especially Orange Fireball, but Citrus goes down, and that looks like 13 to start things off. The most common place, especially for starters. Macaw goes up, and they're going to bump Citrus. No, they're not yet, but is there going to be a bump? For now, no. Almost though, but 13 to 25 so far. Tangerine is up. Tangerine. Unlike some other marbles, only a few do not stay in that 20 zone, but right there, Tangerine gets 25, 38 now Cockatoo. Knocks that Orange Fireball marble off and loses it. Mandarin is up. Orange Fireball, they're sitting 5th in the standings, the highest they've ever been in. Well, no, their highest they've ever been in is in 4th, but they're happy with that. And now Conure knocks quite a few marbles off. The last round was 17 to 25. That's going to change by decreasing unless they get in the multipliers. But that's not going to happen. It looks like 13 to 13. And no, actually, that Orange Fireball marble is in a 6. Naval is up. Naval doing Well, they've won a gold medal this season. And they, bumped that Parrot marble, but I believe Naval is in 4. 10-13. It's all going to come down to Lovebird. And they're going to stay in the 20. 33-10. Parrot advances. So that is it for the heats. And part 2 will be released on Monday. Is seen 9th through 16th. Top 6 are out in the standings. Alien, Strawberry Racer, Midnight Spider, Dragonfly, Orange Fireball, and Blue Gang, they're all out. See Alien getting last. But this opens the door for some marbles. Who will win this event? Find out in part 2. So long, everyone.